While Jason Morgan Steve Burton has lived a dangerous life on the edge pretty much since he dropped the Quartermain last name on General Hospital back in 1996, there is another side to him that is all about protecting people, especially defenseless babies and their mothers. Now that he knows Sasha Gilmore Corbin Sophia Matson is pregnant with Michael's baby, is he poised to play hero once again? The first time Jason's soft spot for kids came into play was with Michael himself. When Carly first came to town in 1996, she and Jason struck up a friendship and occasionally hit the sheets as well. When Carly found herself pregnant in 1997, she was desperate to keep Tony Jones, her fiancé, from finding out there was another potential father in the mix. AJ Quartermain, Jason's brother, with whom Carly had had a drunken one-night stand while she and Tony were on the rocks. AJ had been so drunk the night he slept with Carly that he didn't remember the encounter, and Carly did everything in her power to make sure it stayed that way. Unfortunately for Carly, a hypnosis session with Kevin unearthed AJ's memory, and he confronted her, realizing that the baby she was carrying could very well be his. Carly panicked when AJ procured a court order to have a paternity test conducted as soon as the baby was born, and made it clear to her that if the child turned out to be his, he wanted to raise him or her. Adding insult to injury, she found papers that Tony filed to sue for sole custody once the baby was born. This led to a heated argument, during which Carly impulsively told Tony that her baby wasn't even his. Jason was the father. She then hightailed it over to Jason's penthouse and brought him up to speed on her whole house of cards, revealing that Bobby was her mother. She didn't know whether AJ or Tony was the father of her baby, and that she had told Tony that Jason himself was the dad. Jason agreed to cover for her, as long as no one asked him directly if he was the father. AJ was suspicious when he found out about Carly's latest paternity claim, but backed down when Jason confirmed that he and Carly had been lovers, conveniently omitting the timeline of their sexual encounters. Jason told Carly he would fund any custody battle that might lie in store, and the pair met with a lawyer to ensure that Jason was named as the father on her child's birth certificate. Soon, Carly gave birth to a little boy, who required immediate heart surgery. Jason, as the father of record, gave the okay for the procedure. The baby pulled through, and Tony learned definitively that he was not the boy's father, as his blood type and the newborns were incompatible. AJ, who hadn't brushed up on high school biology, reached the false conclusion that the blood type ruled him out as the dad as well. Suffering from postpartum depression, Carly bolted from Port Charles, entrusting her child's care to Jason. Jason doted on the newborn and even named him Michael, in honor of Michael Sonny Corinthos. It wasn't until 1999 that AJ found out that he was indeed Michael's biological father, courtesy of Robin Scorpio, then Jason's lover. In 2004, Jason's White Knight complex would be called into service, once again, this time for his other best friend, Sonny, though sparing Carly's feelings were part of his motivation. While Sonny's marriage to Carly was on the rocks, he started sleeping with Sam McCall. Jason tried to bribe the young woman to leave town, but she refused. Just as Sam realized she was pregnant, Carly was moving back into the penthouse with Michael, who Sonny had adopted, and Morgan, their younger son. She briefly considered having an abortion, and when Emily Quartermain, Jason's younger sister, spotted Sam at a clinic, Em spilled to Jason that Sam was expecting. Sam took great offense when Jason accused her of getting pregnant to trap Sonny, but promised to tell Sonny about the baby. Instead, though, she hopped to plane to South America to explore the possibility of giving her child up for adoption. Sonny, meanwhile, was floored when Jax, Sam's ex-lover, told him that Sam was pregnant with Jax's baby. On orders from Sonny, Jason tracked Sam down in Costa Rica and broke the news that both Jax and Sonny knew she was with child. Sonny caught up to them, as did Jax, with a court order for a paternity test. Meanwhile, Alcazar broke the news of Sam's pregnancy to Carly. Once the group was back in Port Charles, Jason caught Carly trying to tamper with the results of the paternity test to ensure that Jax would be named the father. When the results did come back, they eliminated both Jax and Sonny as the father of Sam's baby. Jason then explained to Sonny that he had altered the results. Sonny was the dad, but concealing that, Jason argued, was the only way to keep his family with Carly together. Determined to do everything in his power to make sure that Carly and Sonny's marriage got back on track, and that Michael would be provided with a stable home life, Jason decided that he would tell everyone that the baby was his. It took a great deal of convincing to get Sam on board with the plan, but Jason assured her that he would be a loving father to her child. So, just as Sonny was poised to come clean with Carly about who the real father of Sam's baby was, Sam piped up that the baby was Jason's. Sonny even decked Jason in a show of mock outrage to help sell the lie to a wary Carly. While living together, Jason and Sam got to know each other better as her due date approached, and came very close to getting married. Carly raised objections at the ceremony, but it was Sam who eventually called it off. Territorial Carly dug up dirt on Sam's past, and tried to get Jason to sever his ties to Sam, but Jason refused. When Jason's beloved grandmother, Lila Quartermain, passed away, Sam even decided to name her baby girl Lila. Meanwhile, Sonny decided that he wanted a future with Carly, and had to come clean with her about siring Sam's baby. He did so, and Carly was rocked to the core to realize that Sonny and Jason had both lied to her. Even after the truth was out, Jason's attachment to Sam and her unborn child remained, and when Sam and Sonny's daughter passed away shortly after birth, Jason mourned right along with Sam. The pair eventually went on to marry, and have a child of their own, Danny. In the current storyline, Sasha is pregnant by Michael, and determined to keep that fact a secret, especially now that Michael is out of the country undergoing treatment for the life-threatening burns he sustained in the explosion at Sonny's penthouse. Will history repeat itself, with Jason stepping in to take responsibility for the child? Stay tuned.